Welcome to your Thursday, February 19th morning update. And I got to tell you, I remember the first time I pissed off a bunch of Democrats. Such good memories. Anyway, Nick Shirley got a taste of that in Minnesota, and he's still doing the job. He's in California exposing vote fraud. More on that in a minute. I wanted to use it as an opportunity to remind people who live in the state where I'm recording this, New Hampshire, that we've had our fair share of vote fraud, and we've had it exposed. On GraniteRock.com, there are thousands of posts about vote fraud, many of them, perhaps most of them, right here in New Hampshire. I made a short list just so we could review. We've had mass hole renter vote fraud, illegal alien vote fraud, vans from Vermont vote fraud, buses in Durham. Everybody remembers the school buses in Durham. Martha's Motel in Portsmouth, the Rosenwald Redoubt in Nashua, out-of-staters voting from leased homes. A student from Canada voted using the New Hampshire Assistant AG's home as their address. The infamous Unit 402 at 1200 Elm Street in Manchester. Adult children who lived and work in D.C. using their parents' New Hampshire addresses to vote here and then go back there. Swarms of campaign workers who've come here from across the country to the first-in-the-nation primary to vote and then leave. And they don't just come from the United States. We've had them from Germany, Australia, Canada, all sorts of places. We've got cross-dressing vote fraud, double voting UNH students, getting subpoenaed by the New Hampshire AG for exposing vote fraud. That was our friend James O'Keefe. Again, Democrat campaign worker vote fraud. I can't tell you how rampant that's been. And of course, out-of-state students voting from their New Hampshire dorms vote fraud, even during the pandemic when they were in their real homes and not in New Hampshire. Yeah, they said that was okay. We've been trying to fix it. We're not having as much luck as we'd like to. And let's not forget Dem operative Caitlin Ann Legacki, who worked the Jeanne Shaheen campaign in 2008 and was never removed from the voter rolls. In 2012, on November 6th, when Mr. Obama was reelected, and she's a Democrat, so we assume she voted for him, a vote was cast in her name from her registered address in New Hampshire where she wasn't living while she was working a campaign in Missouri at the exact same time. There's lots of vote fraud, way more than anybody's ever going to admit, but people like Nick Shirley are trying to find it. Check this out.
Because she's 100 years old and she voted last election from here.
Can you see my? I
I just want to make sure you're not 126 years old.
No, I'm not.
And do you think it's possible, like, illegal migrants could be voting?
Do you know where the ballots might have gone? Like for 108 people, that were registered?
I like the young James O'Keefe-like air to these. This is really kind of cool. And I hope he keeps doing it, and I wish him luck, because at some point, he's going to end up like Andy Ngo, and he's going to start getting beat up by people, and that's not a lot of fun. But anybody who's in this business knows that they're going to give you a really hard time about stuff like this.
A Southern California woman is facing 5 felonies after registering her dog to vote in 2 elections. The dog's vote was even counted in one of those elections. Those behind the stunt say she did it to show the flaws of the current system.
Hundreds of people who cast votes according to state records, but we found they've been dead for years. Including a woman who died in 1988, and records show she somehow voted in 2014. 26 years after she passed away. Then there's Julita Abutin. Records show she voted in Norwalk in 2014, 2012, 2010, and 2008. The only problem is she's buried here at Forest Lawn. Abutin died in 2006.
You don't have to make it up. It's real. It's out there. And it's everywhere. And elections are coming. What are you going to do about it? Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.